Hey everybody! So I got a new class for you today. I don't know how many of you have pets, but one thing you gotta do when you have a pet, you gotta make sure they stay clean. I'll fix my glasses. You can already see they're off kilter. But anyway, so I'm gonna wash my dog today and dry my dog and kind of show you the process of how I go about it. But everybody has their own way. But sometimes pets can be difficult. Some pets really don't like water. My dog doesn't really like water, but at the same time, when you have a well-trained pet, they get used to it. They get used to your commands, and they get used to you knowing that you're helping them. And so today I'm going to show you my version of it. And so I'm going to go get my dog. I'm going to set her in the tub. Actually, she'll jump in, and then I'll show you how I wash my dog and what I use. So here we go. Let me go get my dog. Give me 1 sec. Honey. Good girl. Good girl. This way. This way. Good girl. Alright, come on. Hey, you know the drill. Come on. Good girl. Let's go. Come on. And that's how she usually does it. She jumps in. It took a while to get her to want to actually jump in, but now she's actually good. But this is my girl. Her name's Annie. Annie. Oh, you don't want to look at the camera. See, she wants to get this over with, but I will go ahead and I'll show you how I start. Okay, here we go. So first things first is I'm going to set the water to a warm setting. So I want to make sure she's comfortable, and warm is always better than freezing cold. It's better than doing it with a hose outside. But I'm going to do it with a spray handle, which I'll show you in just a second. There you go, girl. Okay. Then we're going to wait for the water to get nice and warm. So she'll want to stay here. There we go. Now that it's warm, you want to check the temperature so it's not too hot either. You want it to be a nice temperature. When it's too hot, you don't want to scald your dog or your animal or something. Now we're going to give her a nice soak. Kind of rinse her down. Make sure she knows that she's doing a good job. Talk to her. Good girl, honey. Oh, good girl. Yes, you are. Taking a bath. And get so clean. You want to make sure that you actually get every part nice and wet. So when you put the shampoo in, it's going to be easier to kind of lather. Just like your hair. You just want to be able to lather it in really well. You also have to make sure you get the nether regions. It's not the funnest thing, but you have to do it. Make sure they're comfortable. Those are good girl. Let's get under your neck. Okay. Good girl. Come here. Let's scoot back. Good job. Now she seems pretty well soaked. So we're going to turn off the water. Good girl. Hold on. Sorry, girl. I'm going to close the curtain to give her a chance to shake off if she really wants to shake off. Now, this is what I use. This is doggy shampoo. It's antibacterial, so if your dog has bacterial infection or anything like that. But it smells really nice. She seems to enjoy it. What you want to make sure you do before you use dog shampoo, if you have dog shampoo, and shake it up. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to pour it all down her and lather it in. And then once it's all lathered in, we're going to let it sit, because that's what the instructions say. You're supposed to sit, I think it's about 5 to 10 minutes, to where it just kind of lathers into the skin, and then we rinse her off. So let me do that real fast, and yeah, hopefully, hopefully she'll be all right with it. Okay, here we go. Great girl, good girl. Here we go. There we go. You want to make sure you get it all over. And then we're just going to lather it in. And get all over. Good girl, honey. Always give them praise. The animals really respond to praise. And also wear appropriate clothing. So I wish I could show you, but there she is. See, she's getting nice and lathered in. You got to get the haunches, get her sides, and again, let her know like she's doing a good job. She does not like it. Every time it's kind of like a kid. You think it's alright, like, does it? Oh no, I don't like this. That's how she is. But she knows that you're helping her. She's a good girl. Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. Like I said, you want to get everywhere. Gotta get her toes, under the belly, all the places that a dog needs to have clean. Because if you're gonna do it, you want to do it right. Right. Oh, you didn't like that one. I'm sorry, girl. You're a good girl, honey. Yes, you are. And you're on video right now. You're gonna be famous. Okay. Now we got it all lathered in. She looks good. Again, you gotta get the nether region. You don't want to do it, but you have to. All right. All right. I need to wash my hands real fast. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, girl. Give me a second. Okay, and now we wait for the time that is prescribed on the bottle. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need to watch all of that. So, I will pause the video, and then we'll come back just to rinse her off. And then I'll show you part 2. Alright, see you soon. Hey, welcome back everybody. Okay, so now is the time to actually rinse off the dog. And there are important reasons for that. Because you want to get all the soap out, but also you want to get all the shampoo out. Because if you don't, you're going to have to put them back in. Because if you think you've dried them off and then you feel their neck and it's still all soapy, you're going to have to do the whole process again. So it's best to just make sure you get it right the first time. But we're going to do the same thing. Make sure that the water is nice and lukewarm to warm, not too hot, and definitely not cold. Because, they've already been through a lot. And so I'm going to rinse her off now. And I'll show you just to make sure that you see that, how long it takes to actually make sure that you do a good job and get everything. And mostly it's the scruff of their neck, which will collect the most soap and keep the most soap. So that's where you want to wash the most. But you also want to, like when you shampoo, you want to make sure you don't get in their eyes or their ears. You just want to make sure that you're getting their body. But avoid the eyes and the ears because that's painful. We've all had soap in our eyes, at least I have, and it's not a fun thing. So again, when you're rinsing them off, same thing. Try to make sure that you keep everything away from their eyes, their ears, their mouth, their nose. Just places that we wouldn't want to have soap getting into. All right, so here we go. Who's a goat girl? And again, lots of praise. All right. I'm going to start this up. I'm going to check the water. Make sure that it's a good temperature. But she's shaking a little bit. If waiting that long, it's not fun. If it's still too cold, I want to get it right to the right place. And you can kind of clean this up as you're waiting for that temperature to get there. There we go. There we go. So now we're going to give her a nice, soothing, there we go. And a lot of hair is going to fall off. The dogs shed. And they shed in the winter, they shed in the summer. But, obviously their coats, they grow a lot larger in the winter. But during the summer hours, they don't really need as much fur. So they start to shed more. And my dog's small, and she's a short-haired dog, but she sheds a lot. All right, go girl, honey. Again, make sure we give praise. Go girl. And again, you gotta get another region. If you don't like it, you're doing good, girl. You're a good girl. Now, like I said, I'm gonna get the scrub of the neck. We gotta make sure we do a good job with that. Because if we don't, we're gonna have to do this all over again. Or at least the rinsing off part. And you can feel as you're kind of petting her or petting your dog as you're going through this process. You see how much soap is left. If it's kind of slick, that means you need to wash that spot a little bit more. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Honey, it is. She's looking good. We're almost done with the rinsing and the washing part. And again, you want to praise the dog a lot. Come here. Go girl. Go girl. Make sure you get every spot. Isn't she the cutest thing? Aren't you the cutest thing? She's kind of mad at me right now, so she just wants us to go. So during the drying process, she's a lot more happy. All right. So she is good and washed. I'm going to turn the water off now. Go girl, stay there, okay? Go girl, stay. Go girl. That's a good girl. You stay there. Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands. Go girl, stay there. Hold on. We're close to being done. The hard part's over. Okay, so now the washing process is over. What I do now is I wait for her to give me 3 shakes. She's gonna shake off. Yeah, there's number 1. But I want 3. Once 3 is done, then I know she's pretty good and ready to be dried, because they kind of dry themselves that way by shaking off. You know, that's why dogs shake off. They want to get dry again. And so that's part 1. Part 2 will be drying, which is a lot faster. But thank you for watching, and you'll see how much happier she is during part 2. Alright, bye for now.